So we're doing this thing. A lot of you have actually asked me if like what I use to make the smoke in some of the images that you've seen, where I just have like a little puff of smoke or a little accent to create some atmosphere, that kind of thing. And then also when I've done some group shoots, I've brought this thing out and people are like, holy crap, what is that thing? So today I'm gonna tell you, this is the PMI Smoke Ninja. They do have a pro version of this because I bought this more than a year ago. They've come out with a whole bunch of new stuff. They have like a bubble machine kind of thing and a fan to create more of a haze. But for the majority of what I do with smoke in a shoot, I'm using this. It comes with a remote. I can set it on the floor. I can fill up the whole room with smoke because I'm in an enclosed space. It's not going to be as crazy as like a regular smoke machine that you like plug into the wall and it gets really hot and all that. If you want to have a ton of smoke, especially if you're outside and you want a ton of smoke, then you need to just go ahead and get a plug-in version. They do make little brackets where you can hold 2 or 3 of these on at the same time. I just find that to be overkill for what this is. But I love this thing and I'm gonna show you how I use it. First thing, it's got 3 different settings. It's got a steam, it's got a dry ice, and it's got a fog setting. Now, those are different densities and they have a couple of different properties, even though it's the same liquid, which I think is really cool. But to turn it on, we just hit the power button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now it's on. We'll start with the steam. This is very thin. So to operate it, we just hold down this button for a little bit and it'll start going. Eventually, it'll come out of there. There it goes. So it's just very light. You can see that it's very light. So if you're doing food photography and you're like lighting a cup of coffee or something like that, that's a really good setting. Dry ice is what I use most of the time. It's kind of a medium viscosity or medium thickness of the smoke. So it picks up on the light really well, but it doesn't fill the whole room up with thick fog. So the dry ice setting is what I use most of the time. You'll see this. It does, when you use one of the attachments, it's got like a little foam attachment that goes on it and it will cling to things, which is really cool if you're looking for some good video effects and things like that. And then the fog setting, you'll see, is a bit thicker. So it'll linger in the air even longer and it is really thick. So I use that sometimes when I really want to amplify the effect or I just have a little bit of light or glow in the background. But as you can see behind me, maybe I don't know what kind of screen you're looking on, but it's still there. So it gives me a little bit more time to play around with photos. So anyway, that's what I use, is the PMI Smoke Ninja. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't have any kind of affiliation with them. I just love this thing. So yeah, go get yourself one if that's what you're into. All right, see ya.